I genuinely sympathize. In fact, I could say pity people who are out there online, even offline sometimes, seeking information on Peugeot vehicles. Because these are the kind of things they come up with, or they are bombarded with what you are looking at on the screen. A lot of crowns, yeah, we'll call them crown. A lot of crowns are online dishing out what you could call misinformation, or deliberately misleading people with wrong information or with lies, just to um, feel good about themselves, or whatever agenda or reason they have. I genuinely do pity people, because yeah, people like me exist online, helping out people for getting some of this information across, if they come across them. But imagine what you are looking at on the screen. If 5, 10, 500, 1,000 or more of people who actually are seeking this kind of information, and they come across what is rightly on the screen. And I mean, remember, they don't know much about these vehicles, and they read this kind of thing. What do you think? They, of course, obviously will be like, hey, maybe I should stay away from these Peugeot cars. I mean, if somebody can say something like this, it's possible that probably he's an expert in on Peugeot cars, or maybe he has experience on Peugeot car, or he must be genuine. So let's look at, it says the 406 has electrical issues, but that is usually starts from 13,000 mileage up. 13,000 mileage. 13,000. You understand what 13,000 means? This is basically a still new car. 13,000. Unless he meant to say 130,000 kilometers. Can give you benefit of the doubt. Then he said it is advised that you replace your 406 engine as soon as it hits that mileage. It's advised you replace your, let's work with 130,000 kilometers mileage. So it's advised um, you replace your 406 engine as soon as you hit 130,000 kilometer mileage. Even though you say 13,000, but let's also leave it. Maybe you mistakenly forgot to add zero there. And it usually starts with from that mileage having electrical issues. So it's not just electrical, both engine and electrical issues will come up from 130,000 kilometers. Let's just forget that I do not have 406. No, let's just keep it aside. Let's just forget that my 406, my 406 is more than 130,000 kilometers. Let's just keep me aside, so that but do you know how many people, do you know how many Peugeot cars I've come across? I'm talking about, it's not just foreign use, not just the ones we regard as Tokumbo. I'm talking about Nigerian used ones, even purchased here in Nigeria from new and used over 130,000 kilometers. Do you know how many of them I've come across? And you are telling me that they are all there, they've all replaced their engines within, even before they hit 200,000 kilometers. You are telling me that all of them have electrical nightmares. Do you know how many Tokumbo Peugeot 406 that they've imported into Nigeria over 400,000 kilometers that I personally purchased for people or repaired for people after they made such purchases. You want to tell me that they are these cars were riddled with electrical issues? Well, like I said, it's not people that spit out this nonsense that I have issue with or that I pity. It's actually people that genuinely want seek us that seek some information or clarification concerning Peugeot cars they might be interested in buying that I genuinely do pity because like I say, when they come across this kind of information, oof, some might be inspired to continue searching, but some will immediately run away once they see this, you know. Even what should have or would have helped them if they actually gotten these cars. 406. One of the best cars Peugeot ever produced is somebody that someone is saying this. Because if I say, oh, what about mine? They will say, I bet you're a technician. So that's why I didn't want to mention mine. Come on, you guys, you see videos and repairs I do. You see the videos, some of the ones that actually are horrible. And you see why they are horrible. Because of people like this. People like this, someone like this that put this kind of information are the people that put these cars in these conditions. And I explain to people, stay away from buying cars from people like this. Or once you see a car in this kind of condition, stay away. Because there's no way you can tell me that someone like this, let's assume he ends up with a 406. Of course, he's going to do everything humanly possible to put the car in this condition of his belief system. Why will he give the vehicle to a better trained electrical specialist to diagnose his vehicle for electrical issues? Why? Because as far as it's concerned, oh, the car is supposed to start having this kind of electrical issues. So why bother trying to pay a little bit higher to have the issue sorted? So I can as well give it a whack. Let him do his own thing. Even make it worse. Because it's expected. So same thing with engine. Why use the recommended oil, a good quality oil for the engine? Why not just use groundnut oil? After all, the engine is supposed to fail after 130,000 kilometers. So I can as well just use whatever I have, knowing that it's going to fail anyway, sooner than I even expect. So why trying to protect what is almost about to detonate? So yeah, let's look at what he responded to. He said the person that he quoted, I've had two Peugeots, presently driving a 307. I've never experienced any electrical issues beyond the common ones explained by every car user. Tapping glass failure due to water entering during wash, blown fuse, dead light bulbs. I've also not had from any Peugeot user I meet at the mechanic complaining of any strange electrical issues you hear from non-Peugeot users. When you take care of a car, it serves you well. This is from a user. While the one under, obviously, either he is not a user or has never been a user of Peugeot, or maybe he's one of those that bought the the messed up ones. So, or he bought a good one and messed it up, and then instead of taking that accountability, oh no, I have to shift it to something else. I didn't kill my car. Or I didn't do my due diligence. I bought a messed up one. So it is what it is. So anybody that ever shown interest in buying a 406, I will make sure I discourage the person with spreading these lies. All I will tell you is, please, share video like this to everyone, um, because it's going to help. I have a lot of videos on 406 and other Peugeot cars on my YouTube channel, written a lot of articles. So let people be able to, uh, at least let this information coming from someone like me reach people before they can see some of these things, you know, like what you are looking at on the screen. Share my videos and my articles, not just my video, even some of these articles or posts. Share that, screenshot it, send to people or send the link to them. Let them read it. It's going to serve them. It's going to serve them. So that even when they read mine and then even when they come across something like this nonsense on the screen that this person posted, yeah, well, they will probably be like, you know what, maybe I listen more attentively to the person that has a different opinion concerning how durable and long-lasting and friendly Peugeot is when you don't abuse them, you know. And then how can I be able to maintain that or avoid doing all these things, putting these cars in this horrible condition? They will pay more attention to the person that has the solution than the person who, you know. So, I mean, this other person, he said the EW10 engine in the 307 is also technically problematic. EW10 engine, EW10 engine. Well, I mean EW10 engine, of course, but in Nigeria, we know what they are referring to, that EW10J4. Are you saying EW10J4 engine is technically problematic? The engine that every Nigerian loves when it comes to Peugeot, that's what everybody wants because of the simplicity of the engine. Is what you are saying is very problematic. Unless you're referring to the gearbox attached, automatic gearbox attached on that engine. But to say the engine itself is problematic, wow. Wow, EW10J4 engine is problematic. Wow. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. That's all I have to say. So like I said, spread my videos to people. I mean spread. I'm referring to share. Like I said, even my articles, just share them. Because when you look my articles, what I do, I try to challenge people to use their critical thinking uh, mind. you know you see that once the way I put my information down on those articles, it's not necessarily, oh, let me educate you. No, I want you to start thinking. I'll give you instances and show everything and allow you to make your own decision, to explore on what I raised, the questions I raised, the concerns I raised. Not necessary to tell you, oh, this is right, this is wrong. So alright, so like the video, subscribe to the channel, and expect more videos like this. Alright.